Good afternoon from Marie at Messy M Creations. Hoping this thankful Thursday finds you safe and well. Let's catch up on Facebook and see if anybody is about today. I've done a lot of pre-preparation to save. Oh, got a wonky picture. Let's even that up a bit. Have I gone the right way? No, I've gone the wrong way. Need to go that way a bit. Don't know, maybe it's not. Hi Jeanette! So today, I'm going to throw everything everywhere. Makes a change. I'm playing with the poppy dies. Possibly means I'm calling them the wrong thing because they are, well, they are poppies. They are in the catalogue. Actually, page 17. Let's find it around here somewhere. I know it's in here because I had to check earlier. Because there it is. I'd written on my. So what I do, when I've bought a bundle, I tend to keep the dies and the stamp set together. I'd put 16 dies and I counted and I'm like, oh no, I've only got 15, I've lost one. I had to find the catalogue to work out which one I'd lost. Anyway, it was found. So I have essentially cut flowers and the leaves, which I thought was a fabulous opportunity to get some rainbow glimmer paper into the mix as well. So I shall show you a card in the lovely Melon Mambo, and then my leaves I've done some rainbow glimmer paper, backs and tops and all that, and then I thought, what the heck, let's do some leaves as well. So we have leaves both ways as well. Got to get a bit of rainbow glimmer paper into the mix, haven't we? So, and then unusually for me, I thought I'd get a bit of black card out as well, because I thought it gave it a rather nice background. And I have used the gorgeous, oh, where's the other ones? There they go. Hi Jenny, hope you're well. So yes, I've used the black glitter paper, the new one from the new catalogue, to make the little centres for the flowers. So we have a bit of that. We've got one there. So I've got an assortment of things to play with. Got some little buds as well in various different shades, in case anyone hadn't realised, because I sure didn't, is that little die makes the kind of outer leaf of a bud, and then this little one makes the inner. So I have a variety, so we're going to play and see what happens. Oh, hold on, put it back in the box. Right, as I say, I keep a track on my packaging, what's in a set, and I did lose one earlier, but it was found, so that's all good. So the other thing, I just need my scissors. I cut one of these with so I've got just a centre, because I thought potentially that could layer on top of there. So essentially And I know different people have different views on this, but my view, most definitely, if I'm going to play with a set of dies, I'm going to do a whole load. You just had your hair cut, brilliant. I like to do a whole load of cutting all at once. Otherwise, for me, things just don't get done. So I like to have lots to play in the box. So I've got lots of leftovers in the box. So I was chopping and playing with different colours today. So I have done that, and as you can see, I've done a little thank you already, and then I just need a black backing for that. But yeah, essentially my garden has lots of lovely poppies in at the moment, and some of them are really deep, beautiful, more this sort of colour, and some of them are slightly lighter. And I've been and checked. None of it. When did is any of you a gardener? When do my tomatoes go red? I've got loads of green tomatoes. And I want them all to go red. I want them to ripen. It's very exciting. So, and the other thing that I pre-did was the hammered metal embossing folder. I have embossed that. My embossing folders don't get an awful lot of love, so I thought I'll start leaving them on my desk as a little reminder that I've got them so that they get some love. So I've now spread that out all over where I need to work. Isn't that the way? Bound to do that. So yeah, I've got a few spares and bits and pieces around, so we'll see. So essentially all I'm thinking is that these would look, actually I could do those two like in a reverse. See, what I was playing with earlier, just have to work out how, there we go, that matches that way round, is I thought that might work quite well. Tried it earlier, it worked on, I did one earlier in petal pink and black, which I will show you in a little while. I might put that bigger one on there. So essentially, when I kind of play around, I can then, because I've got loads of bits cut, I can just play around with colour and just see what I fancy doing. Because the other thing is, I think it might be a little bit OTT to have two big ones on here. I'm not 100% sure if I want leaves in there as well, whether it's going to work. So the great thing is with having the combination all kind of ready, unless I didn't want that. Oh, I just love that rainbow glimmer paper. And so many colour options with a bit of rainbow. I should mount that. I was thinking I was going to mount that on black, but I could. So I think with those darker ones, that's gone a little bit pale. So that's going to go in my little box. So yes, I must say I had my hair cut last Thursday, and it was a bit of a godsend. And my beautician's been on today, so I can have some beauty treatments as well, so I can be beautiful. I might go all three and go less on the leaves. But yeah, rainbow glimmer paper just lends itself to so many things. So you could just, yeah, this is why I have lots of bits cut out. Again, they're probably the wrong shade. I'm going to put that in my little storage box, and I'm thinking possibly, not sure I've got space for buds, so I might just leave them out. I might just do it like that. What do we think? I've got this, oh, got that leaf that's not cut out properly. I think I prefer those leaves to, that one. This black glitter paper is fabulous as well. No, I think I'm going to do a layout something like that. Oh, hold on, we haven't tried, because we could not have a black centre to that flower. We could have a rainbow. No, I'm thinking black is better. So I'm going to stick the leaves. So this very much is a glue job. So where to start? Because I'm putting onto that hammered metal. So I'm going to stick these leaves together first. So there's kind of 2 leaves in the set. So one's a thinner one adding a bit of detail and one's a thicker one. So just little glue dots along, or should I say little dots of glue. So just pop that one together. Hold on, that's not quite caught. So I'm going to actually glue this other one first. Actually, I might do all the gluing and then put those bits together. Let's be decisive. I saw earlier, Jenny, that you managed to talk for an hour on a trimmer. Haven't had time to watch it myself yet, but I will definitely catch up with that. If you made an hour, that would suggest there's something about that trimmer I probably don't know. I think we can all learn constantly. All our fabulous products. But I often do that. I often come onto a live and think, oh, I'm just going to do a quick 10 minutes. And then I come off and it's an hour's gone by. So I'm actually only going to glue that in the centre. Then I'm going to mount that because I think that's just quite like that layering of the colours. And I find with glitter paper or glimmer paper, glue is better in my experience. But yes, the black glitter made it out of the pack and it's just stunning. Glittery, obviously, but so if I do all this gluing bit, you see, I'm thinking it'll all have dried by the time I'm putting the card together. So again, I'm just going to glue the centre. If you were very, very, very patient, you could probably glue around the edges, but what I quite like is having a little bit of separation. Almost a slightly 3D effect. Let's pop that little black centre on there. Just remembering which direction that needs to be glued down. Pop my little, I've got an extra one of those that can go in my I don't know why I'm gluing that. That's not where I want glue, is it? Glue on there. Try and scrape that off. Pop that on. You could always use dimensionals as well to glue it all together. So the blacks, I've got a Rainbow card base, then a bit of black. I just think it does rather frame things, and because I've got the black centres, so I'm going to tape around the edges of that to affix that to the card. So I've made the black piece is a ½ centimetre smaller than my card base, and then this centerpiece I've done at 2 centimetres smaller than the card base. So again, because we've got that detail, and this is a folder you can definitely use both ways up. Just clear my gluey fingers slightly. Just let that dry before I put gluiness anywhere else. So the idea is my greeting is going to go at the base. So on the leaves, ooh, it's alive. So let's just double check that sort of position. So this one is going to go kind of fairly low. That one, oh actually I might put that one behind. But I'm also going to go over the edge. So I think that's the positioning I'm going to do. So, oopsie-daisy. So again, my leaves are also going to go over the edge. Quite like that effect. And then that one might even, let's just do it right to the edge on that side. I need to get the height of that one right, because otherwise again gluing that down, so whatever embossing folder you use, it does stick better. Can't believe it's another end of another week. I'm going to hold that there for a bit. Just to get the hold. I haven't got enough hands. I thought I was, look, one-handed glue lid removing. I got skills. That had a high risk of disaster written all over it, didn't it, for a moment, but we're all right. So I want to position that so that that greeting is going to go slightly over. So I think we'll position that there. Then we need to decide, are we going to put that on black or are we going to put it on a bit of glimmer paper? So I've got my, that's way too long, isn't it? Just thinking of putting a little notch in, not putting it all the way through. So it can go on black, which is great because of the black ink. But it could also run across going from the lighter to the darker. What do you think? Black or ombre rainbow glimmer? Yeah, I tended to think that as well. I think it needs something to make it pop a little, so I do think black. We can only have so much rainbow glimmer paper on a card, can't we? So that measures 2 centimetres. I'm going to do a 2.5 centimetre strip of black. And what's like rough edge there, so before I stick that down, let's just have a quick lay it onto the card. Yeah, I think it needs something behind it, otherwise, yes, I think black. So a bit of hi Babsy. Oh hello, it's got my fingers stuck to a stamp and seal there. And I'm just going to make that. So again, I'm just cutting that triangle and leaving that because I'm going to stick that on before I put that last flower, and then that last flower is going to go slightly over. So I think that quite centrally, then that flower over the top. That's rather fab, isn't it? Again, using glue. Then I will quickly show you the one I did earlier. And then I have 4 entries into this week's colour challenge. So what I'm hoping, so one of those is underneath and that is going to go on the top. Which I might pop that one onto dimensionals actually. I think that might be rather nice just to lift a little. Is 2 enough? I might put 3 on to be safe. the backs on there. And just have that slightly over that there and popping across the side. There. So another way of using that wonderful rainbow glimmer paper. If you do see it in the catalogue, it's like a bit like, ooh, but it's absolutely gorgeous once you get chopping it up. So there you go, that's that one. And then the one I did earlier, focused on, I need to get my little rubber out on there. I used the black glitter paper and petal pink, did a couple of buds on that one, and used vellum underneath, so just sponged the vellum with the petal pink. So 2 thank you cards. This one very much inspired by the poppies in my garden that go crazy. They go absolutely crazy. So that's everything from a crafting perspective. Then we quickly will just get on here our little name chooser, get that on my tablet, and hopefully, if the plan works, my wheel of names, going to pop Linda, Kim, Jane and Beth in. Yes, I do mean Jane, don't I? Jane, Kim, Linda and Beth, yes. There we go. So, fingers crossed. Oh, it's already spinning. It's gone crazy and started spinning. There you go. Wheel of Names has chosen Kim as this week's winner. So, congratulations, Kim. I will get in touch with you for your address to send your little prize in the post. So, thank you very much for joining me again today. My next live will be on Monday as the weekend rapidly approaches. So thank you very much for joining me. Take care and stay safe, and I will see you all soon.